rich forever, and he was able to get on. He's independent now. So Famous Dex hasn't really dropped much since he got out. So it's like, what?
Yeah, what have you been doing, man? You ain't been, unless I missed it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't heard about no projects or nothing coming from you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
Snap. Dexter is crashing out, y'all. Dexter is crashing out. We got this video about extras, man. Let's dive right in.
What's poppin', y'all? Famous Dex trying to go upside his OG, Rich the Kid. I know you're probably hearing Famous Dex. What? Like, you're probably...
I ain't heard Famous Dex in so long, bro.
Playing that one clip in your mind. We know what clip. It's when he's in his... I don't know why he took off all his clothes except his Supreme boxers, his Supreme Hanes boxers, and like went up into the crowd. That must have been... I wonder if Famous Dex even thought of the possibility that it would only be down from that moment, because Famous Dex has gone through a lot, but he decided to go for Rich the Kid of all people. And we on this channel have come for Rich the Kid in the past, you know, but we've also given Rich the Kid credit when credit is due. But Famous Dex is going off on him for I don't even know why. And I mean, now are we gonna call this dry snitching? What Famous...
All right, before we even dive into the snitching, can we talk about the fact this nigga got piercings in between his eyes right now? Like, what the fuck? That looks like it hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is doing right here. I'm gonna play you guys this first clip right now.
I'm taking risks for us, bro. Rich, when I see you, I'm beating your Rich the Kid. And I never thought I'd make a video like this. I ain't changed my life. I salute him. I love him for that.
Why don't... I'm assuming that he has his number, right? I'm pretty sure he does. Why not just call this nigga up and just have a conversation? Why you gotta bring it to the internet? Why we doing that? Why you bringing it to the internet for? If it's that serious, nigga, you want attention.
But bro, all this you done since 2016, and you think on my mom grave, bro, Rich, when I see you, I'm beating your... I don't want... Listen, my security and your security is go get back, and I'm gonna beat the out of you, bro, on my son, because all you did was scam, bro. Where my money at for Rich Level 5? Where?
Oh.
Where's my money at?
Oh.
You think I ain't say the Texas and send some to my lawyer?
So he's already over there giving credit to Rich the Kid, which I think he's giving a little bit too much credit to Rich the Kid, with all due respect to Famous Dex. Like, you and Laka Films changed the landscape of... They changed a sliver of the landscape of the SoundCloud game. Like, him and Laka Films were going crazy before Rich the Kid even picked them up. So we're not going to take any credit away from you, Famous Dex, but he is gracious here. So, you know, this comes from a place of hurt and not a place of hate. But he's talking about, yo, our security got to get back. What do you mean our? And he's talking about, like, yo, I was taking penitentiary chances, you know, like keeping the blick on me while we were together. I don't think Rich the Kid was telling you to keep the blick on you. The only thing Rich the Kid was scared of at that time was Lil Uzi Vert, who pulled up on him in the Starbucks. And then all of a sudden, Rich the Kid went from multi-talented in terms of being able to skateboard and rap, and he put the barista apron on, and suddenly he got to being a coffee connoisseur. Once that beef was handled, I don't think he was telling you to do anything like that. And this is a complaint that we haven't seen from Jay Critch either. But he goes on to say, oh, you know, like, our security, they got to get back. Who's security? I don't even think Rich the Kid rolls around with security. But if he does, Famous Dex, you ain't got security. We can see the Amazon lights behind you up in that corner. Like, we don't even know what his living situation is like. He served...
Yeah, I don't. That looks like popcorn stealing right there. Does that not like popcorn stealing to y'all? That look like popcorn stealing to me.
Time for...
He could be at somebody else's house, man. We don't know what this nigga got going on, man. Come on now.
Famous Dex has got a couple of kids. Famous Dex got some crazy charges or previous accusations that he served time for. So I don't know what he's so mad about to Rich the Kid, but he's talking about it being Rich Forever 5. And he's saying, like, yo, we got to get down. So, so the only security that Famous Dex probably has currently is whatever shaved off serial number he's got in his pants right now. And I don't know if he's still walking around with those, but yeah, he cannot afford no security. And this is the thing with Famous Dex is, dog, you know, it's like Famous Dex was part of the reason why I even discovered Cole Bennett and Lyrical Lemonade. Like, that's how much, that's the power that Famous Dex had at that point. I was following everything Famous Dex was doing. I loved the blow up. When Sauce Walka was talking about Famous Dex was copying him and hating him, I was like, man, shut this guy up. I'm not trying to hear from no Sauce Walka. I'm trying to hear a drip from my walk. And, well, you know, this just goes to show over a long enough period of time, if you're, like, Sauce Walka's doing a...
Yeah, alright. That was an error right there, man.
better than Famous Dex right now. You just got to stay on your path. But he's talking about Rich Forever 5. Dog, there are 3 people on Rich Forever 5. So the fact that Rich Forever 5 even got put together last year, or no, 2 years ago. Last year was 2024. The fact that that even happened is a blessing for you guys to come together. They had a song that did okay. It was Big Dog. But there's 3 people on that project. The 3 actual artists. Then there's the producers. And you guys collectively streamed, 5 million streams. There is no money to be paid out. Famous Dex, he's like, where's my money for Rich Forever 5? What money? That's probably what Rich the Kid is saying. He's like, brother, what money do you expect to get paid out? And he's blaming Rich the Kid for this. But yeah, let's just continue on to the next part of the clip.
Like, bro, that's so unfair, bro. That's so unfair, bro. Me and you and Jay Critch, we was the bro, on my mom. Why you think YB ain't take you on tour? What? You and YB did a whole album. Why YB ain't take you on tour? He took Offset, before you. Cause you a finesse. Everybody you read through you. You burnt so many bridges. You forgot? I almost did one. Sitting in the car with the Goyard 2017, 16. With the gun in my purse, taking rip. Oh my God, bro. This so lame on my mom. I'm taking risk for us, bro. I'm taking risk for us, gang. On my mom. Because you know why? This young kid from Chicago ain't never saw palm trees, just lost his mom to breast cancer.
How old is Famous Dex?
I want the people to hit it because I'm tired of this, bro. When you was crying in the car, when Skipper the Flipper was going to your pocket, chastising you, taking all your money out of your pocket. I ain't gonna even get into all that, bro. But I just wanna let you know one thing on my son, and I know it'll go get. When I see you, I'm beating your. I don't know none of that. You know you don't wanna go that way.
Okay, well, now he even got to detailing it. He said 2016 when we were in the car, my Goyard purse, and I had the pit. And you got to think, it was probably the first time Famous Dex ever left Chicago. And he's out there, and they're moving around. And yeah, they were the ish. You guys had a solid 14 months, I would say so. Well, yeah, as a group, they had a solid 14 months. And personally, I think that Famous Dex helped out both. He had his own, Jay Critch had his own movement going on, 2017, 2018 into there. But with Ego, man, that was it a tape or just, I know there was a song, but I don't know if the tape was called Ego. That was prime Jay Critch. But the thing here is Famous Dex just stopped trying, and that's why I can't have him hating on Rich the Kid like this. Why would Youngboy take Rich the Kid on tour right now? Rich the Kid is not hot, and sure, maybe Rich the Kid is somehow burning bridges, but this guy's still working with some of the hottest artists. He had a song with Peso Pluma a year ago. Peso Pluma, one of the biggest artists in America right now. He had a song with him. he had a project with Wayne. He's had an extended relationship with Wayne for many years. They never had a falling out that we saw. He had a project with Youngboy when nobody else was working with him, and I just don't see why he would go on tour with Youngboy. That's the thing. Like, you're doing him too much of a favor. And you got to think, Youngboy's got his artists going on tour with him. RichtheKid is not his artist. RichtheKid is doing his own thing. So it doesn't even make sense for RichtheKid to be. I think he's got 2 songs. And let's not even, lest we forget, RichtheKid was the guy that put together Carnival. So RichtheKid's been on one. Shout out RichtheKid. You've been killing it. Jake Rich, he's at least been trying. That's the thing. Jake Rich he's putting up numbers he's putting up shots, not numbers. He's putting up shots. He's independent. RichtheKid, I think he let Famous Dex go. No, Famous Dex was 300 via Rich Forever, and he was able to get on. He's independent now. So Famous Dex hasn't really dropped much since he got out. So it's like, what?
Yeah, what have you been doing, man? You ain't been, unless I missed it or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't heard about no projects or nothing coming from you. I ain't seen no singles or nothing like that from you in I don't even know how long. Shit, when's the last time y'all seen anything? Or for those of y'all that really keep up with Famous Dex, when's the last time that y'all actually heard something about a major project that he doing, or even a single at all? When the last time you heard about anything from this nigga? Because as far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying, the well is dry.
Been doing. And if we keep in mind, if we circle back a month and a half ago, he tried to get the attention of RichtheKid again when, well, he was asked about it on an IG live. He was asked about both RichtheKid and YB, and I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
We had an interview with RichtheKid and he spoke on Dexter. Check it out on Road TV. Man, I don't give a f. He spoke on Hillary Clinton. That got to do with me. What the f? I'm not signing Rich Forever. Well, I'm not none of that. I am Wade Brothers. I'm not none of that. I'm getting confused. I don't want to say too much, but he was holding YB so much. I don't see that at YB concert. Let me shut up, man. Let me shut up. Hey, Cuzzo. Hey, OJ. Man, you know what I'm saying? Now.
Was this nigga's nails painted?
Not even. And Top don't even want to be around him. Stop holding, man. I'm gonna shut up. Let me shut up. I love y'all. Bye.
This was around the middle of September, and he was getting made fun of for having like these Temu dentures or whatever the case may be. And we know that he has struggled with not only his teeth, but with a drug problem. And there was also a video, I can't play you guys that, but it's from earlier in August when he just had no teeth. There were no teeth in his mouth. It's just bleeding gums. And it's just like, ugh, what's going on? And in the video that I just played you guys right now at the IG Live, this guy's just, he's just got his nails painted and all that. And are we seeing the Lil Wapification in slow time of Famous Dex? Like, he's still got the SIGs. So, he's handling stress with that. But I just think Famous Dex he just can't say much because, like, dog, you're not working. You're asking for money from Rich Forever 5? Oh, I understand. Like, yeah, you deserve to get paid for Rich Forever 5. But there's not much money that's going to come from Rich Forever 5. It's probably a month or two max of LA rent. We don't even know if Famous Dex is living with other people, what his situation is. But Famous Dex, if he wants to get back hot, listen, the opportunity's there. There have been rappers that came back. Like, for example, Lil Skies right now is an example that this gives me a good opportunity to highlight him. I might just talk about him separately in a full video.
I forgot about Lil Skies too, man. Look, y'all remember Red Roses, bro? I was blasting that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. And those were some fire songs right there, man.
Was considering that, but I think this is a perfect time to segue into Lil Skies because Lil Skies took years off and he's come back and he's consistently dropping music. Now, is Lil Skies as hot as he was in 2017, 2018? No, absolutely not. But his songs are still doing numbers and he's making what he wants to make. Lil Skies, who's independent, he's not on Atlantic. So now he gets everything from what comes in via the music. He's dropping music with Landon Cube. He dropped And he dropped a project last year, but he's been dropping single after single, and the singles aren't doing bad. Like he's getting like $500,000, $1 million on some of them. He dropped he dropped the Evolution of the Rose project, which I think, did he drop that independently? I don't think he should have dropped the project. I think he should just keep dropping singles like he's been doing, but they're performing well. Like what, an M for a Lil Skies song? Is that not good? He had this Falling Backwards track that got almost an M. It got like 840,000. High Maintenance got like 1.2 million. So he's doing like $1 million plus or close to $1 million consistently. That's very well. Like
yeah,
I don't know what people think about like, yo, this person needs to do 10 million. And this is the thing too. They say people are botting, but then when someone like Lil Skies, who's not botting, is doing numbers like this, they say that they're too low. So it's like, what is it? Do you want the person to bot to have high?
Man, niggas just be hating, bro. Like, and then we can't take nothing. You can't please everybody, bro. Can't please
for
him.
you, or what's the deal? So he's doing well. I think Lil Mosey's also another guy that's doing decently well right now. He just dropped a tape recently. I don't know why I didn't get information about that from.
Yeah, this guy. I know he had a whole situation with him getting locked up, right? Yeah.
His team or whoever's working with him. No, yeah,
No, I don't think it was with him getting locked up. I think it was dealing with Great. Put the 2 and 2 together, but yeah.
EP that did okay, like several 100,000 per song for people that.
Not Great, Assault. Let me clarify that. I think it was with Assault.
Have the distribution and promotion that is given to mainstream artists right now. Famous Dex is not even trying. Like, look at, you go to Famous Dex's Spotify, you can't even find a song that this guy put out. What was the last song he put out? Nothing. You can't find it. You don't see him teasing music. You don't see him talking about music. We've just heard him complain about his mouth. We've heard him complain about Rich.
You know what it is, man? This nigga got the money, right? After the hits that he did have. Then he got comfortable and complacent. He's probably been enjoying the money, which you should. I mean, always enjoy your, the fruits of your labor and all that. You feel me? But, nigga, you still gotta work to maintain the lifestyle and everything else that you got going on. Like, you still have to do that. I don't know if it got anything to do with the fact that he's on drugs or what, or if he's doing drugs. I know bro just said that he had a drug issue and all that, but man, you can't blame nobody for your pockets but yourself, truthfully and honestly.
Kid say he wants to fight him. He talked about RichtheKid again in September. And RichtheKid, or Famous Dex, he is liked more than RichtheKid. People want Famous Dex to win more than they want RichtheKid to win. The last time we got a Famous Dex solo track was called 2016, and this was in 2024, and May of 2024. So what, a year and a half was the last time we got a solo track from RichtheKid, or from Famous Dex. I don't know why I keep putting their names together. God. So I'm just not trying to hear it from Famous Dex. Now, will I be excited to see an outcome of him running into RichtheKid? I would like to see a conversation from them. I would like to hear the side of RichtheKid. He's probably like, yo, that guy's tweaking. He's back off the drugs. That might be it. But we don't want you guys back together as a crew. That's over with. You guys had the comeback. Like, this is the thing. Them coming back together would work if they all got hot on their own and then they come back together. But them trying to come back and recreate the feeling, you can't really do that. It's not the same. You guys are, mid-20s or up, 25 to 33, somewhere in that age group. Okay. You guys don't really want to kick it with each other in general. Like, you guys had good times, but you all went different places in life, so trying to force it is not gonna work. So, like, Famous Dex, just get back in the booth, dog. Like, you made good music once in your life. I think you can figure out how to make decent music again. And that's all we want to see from him. Like, we want to see somebody trying, and then we're willing to listen. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Do you think RichtheKid just screwed this guy? Because who else has spoken out negatively about RichtheKid? Now, there are people like behind the scenes, and when we're talking about like designers, videographers, etc., that say RichtheKid has some late payments. Let's just say that. I do think people eventually get paid, but I think also like management has a hand in that, in making sure that those people get paid. So I can't completely put that on RichtheKid. But when it comes to artist relations, relationships. Seems like a lot of people are tight with Rich the Kid and don't have anything bad to say about him. So Famous Dex, a known historical tweaker who, we're just going by your history, puts hands on chicks viciously, says that Rich the Kid screwed him and he's evil and all of this.
Man, this is nothing right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is nothing. Just based off of what I'm seeing right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, I think it's a complacency thing.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why the world want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them justice that help me get by. But I cannot lie, yeah, that shit hurt me bad when I got that call, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse, cause I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.